Hill Rivers was brought to court under tight security, and for good reason. The killings have outraged the community, and there have even been death threats against the suspect. People began arriving for the hearing an hour early, and by 2 o'clock the courthouse corridors were jammed. Police searched the courtroom for weapons, then searched each of the more than 300 people who crowded into McDuffie County Superior Court.
And after a warning from the bench to spectators against any outbursts, the hearing began. District Attorney Kenneth Goolsby called 7 witnesses, including the maternal grandmother of 7-year-old Alicia Watts. She identified Hill Rivers in the courtroom as the man she saw with a white car just down the road from the Watts residence the day of the murders.
Alicia Watts' grandmother, Hattie Watts, and young Ricky Watts were also gunned down at their McDuffie County home, and although the hearing was only for charges relating to the murder of Alicia Watts, testimony on the other killings was also presented. It included tire tracks at the scene, said to have been made by Rivers' white Ford sedan, and footprints found leading to the murder scene and back to the car. In addition to the 3 killings in McDuffie County, Rivers faces charges for murders in nearby Burke and Jefferson counties that same 4th of July weekend. After the 2-hour hearing, Rivers was hustled out of the courtroom and back to the safety of the jail, while spectators were forced to remain in the courtroom, again for security reasons. The killings have created a sense in the community of shock and of fear.
I can't sleep at night thinking about what could have happened to my children.
It really makes you want to lock your doors every night.
The most emotional moment at the hearing occurred when the young mother of Alicia Watts took the stand. She told of speaking to her daughter, who was at her grandmother's house within an hour of the killings. She said that little Alicia Watts told her at the time that her grandmother Hattie and young Ricky Watts were out in the backyard at the moment speaking to a black man. From McDuffie County in East Georgia, John McKnight, Action News.